Welcome back to another Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, everyone. And today I have bandit shotguns. Good timing. Bandit shotguns, well, at least bandit barrels, your triple barrel. And bandit shotguns are kind of a bit on the weak side, I would say. They have really bad accuracy, really slow reload. They do have big magazines, and some people really like that. That can help the continuous fire with them. But for me, the fire rate kind of kills it for me. You can see on these two ones, 1 and 1.1. 21 out of this is 7 shots, and that is impressive. But that reload is definitely on the slow side. Jacobs and some of those other ones are more like 2.3. And you really notice that when using them. But that being said, we have some cool red text ones here. There's only 2 of them, but they are good. So, to start off with, we have Sledge's shotgun. I guess I should pop it up here. Sledge's shotgun is a bit of a weird one in this game. It actually has, I believe it has fewer pellets than the Borderlands 2 version, which has upset some people. It still doesn't have that knockback, but the BL1 did. It is a burst fire, so when you shoot it in a burst, and it's 2 ammo per shot because it is a double barrel. And the weird thing is, it can only get a blade on it. And this is a bit of a drawback. On Athena, it's not that bad because this really suits her Blood Rush playstyle. But it would be nice to be able to get the flexibility of accessories on it at the same time. I've kind of defended that with Athena, saying, but it's not that I don't want it to be able to get any accessories, just it's not as much of a drawback with her because of that playstyle. The accuracy is a bit on the low side, but stat-wise here you get more damage kind of per pellet. I don't know why they do that when it's such a little difference. What's the difference? I guess it's a little bit of a difference. But, oh, sorry, I missed one of the other ones. So it's slightly less damage, but you get an extra pellet. You get the same accuracy with 1 extra pellet. That's kind of cool. And the fire rate's really up. But that's mainly because the burst. Now, this is a gun you are going to want to ADS with most of the time. If not, you're not going to hit a lot of pellets. But you're not getting that Jacobs damage because you don't have that accuracy. When I was doing this with Jacobs coach guns, you were seeing haze up there. And that's kind of the bad thing about Bandit is you don't have that good accuracy. Now, you can counter that with a lot of the characters, pretty much all of them except for Athena. So that can be overwritten a little bit. But there's a strong burst delay, which it'd be nice if they would have kind of lowered that a little bit. It's hard to tell with this gun. It seems more powerful than the BL2 version. It could just be the scaling in this game, though. And it most likely is that. That makes it really hard to compare guns game to game. Borderlands 1 had this really soft linear scaling, so pretty much everything was amazing. Borderlands 2 had pretty aggressive exponential scaling, and this game had softer exponential scaling. And there's also no OP levels. So it was really kind of hard to compare, apples to apples here, because it's not really the same game. But overall, it's a pretty efficient shotgun, but it is a rehash, and we have seen it before, and that's a bit dull. It would have been cool if they would have given it a little something extra in this game. Bring back the knockback, I think, would have been a damn nice touch. People have been clamoring for that. Because, the Skull Masher, I think they gave it an extra pellet. I think Jacobs in general got lower recoil. Not 100% sure on that, it just feels like it. The Hammer Buster, which brought back, got penetration. But Sledge's shotgun just got locked accessory and lost pellet, which really doesn't help its case. Yeah, so kind of a bit sad here with this one. It's still an effective gun, though, and you're going to see that when I go into the testing with it. But, overall, you do have more fire rate, more damage, more DPS. I guess to compare it shooting this, not the best there. And that's what I was kind of talking about with Bandit with their fire rates. Next, we have a more interesting one, although not an interesting skin. The Boganella. This is actually a really effective shotgun, and this one can get different accessories. It is a Bandit barrel, Bandit shotgun, so it's kind of nice to have one in full theme there. Stat-wise here, you are improved in just about every way, shape, or form. This is almost like the flare. It came before the flare, though. But you have an extra pellet and extra damage per pellet and better accuracy, even though it's only 28%. Better fire rate and a better magazine size. And that's a pretty large magazine size at 26. So if you can tighten up the accuracy on this thing, it's a very effective gun. But also, you've got... You get the gun that curses at you. When I first got this gun, I didn't know what it was. I was playing with Katie Waffles. She was streaming and I was playing with her, the pre-sequel when it first came out. And all of a sudden she just heard all this cursing. And I didn't know where it was coming from, but it was this gun. Does he have another reload? It cracks me up. Alright, so yeah, there's definitely reloads once.
Yeah, get me ready.
I don't know if you just idle with it if it says anything. Let's see. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so that's pretty spectacular. And this gun is pretty effective. It's kind of like the dog and Jolly Roger of Borderlands 2 a bit. They're both kind of like this, just kind of a general stat boost, but the added voice makes it good. And that really actually increases it, and that's what Borderlands is about. It's just about fun, silly bullshit. So I quite like this gun. I like the fact that, it is Bandit barrel on a Bandit gun. It's nice to see the matching ones. The increased accuracy is huge. The only thing they didn't increase, though, is reload speed. And that's where I think the Jolly Roger or the dog that had really increased reload speed that helped it. But, you can negate that with character skills and really kind of kick this gun up a notch to make it a really effective shotgun. It comes in all elements. You can get prefixes on it. So you can really make it a pretty badass gun. I'm happy with this. I wouldn't really change anything. It's a mission reward gun, so I don't think those have to be as good as legendaries. Although in Borderlands 2, a lot of the best ones are. I just think that's a bit of a mistake. I think like Seraphs and Pearls and legendaries should be better than mission rewards. And this gun is just kind of fits really where it should be. I'm fine with the general stat. I'm actually more okay with general stat boosts than just like one stat cranked up. And the accuracy is a big deal there, going 14 to 28. And if you use a dot, or not a dox, that's Jacobs, but a critical hit prefix, you can even increase that more. You don't really benefit much on this with a vertical prefix. You lose accuracy and gain pellets. I don't think that would be the right move. So yeah, those are Bandit shotguns. Only 2 of them, not a whole lot to talk about. But it's just fun to listen to this thing. I think it's the funniest of all the voice guns they've made so far. Well, maybe not. The Cutie Killer is pretty awesome. But better than the voice guns in Borderlands 2, I think. So let me know what you guys think of these, and I will see you later in testing these. Talk to you later. Bye.